I'm superstitious. This episode of County Mountain. Oh yeah. Remember, the reason why it's called County Mountain is because I was gonna move to the Mountain Time Zone, and now I have. Albuquerque, Mexico. Well, this is, I'm pretty sure, the 5th episode that I've recorded here. Well, whatever the case. Well, it's a County Mountain video slash episode of County Mountain is about how, well, it's going to be about how I am superstitious. Now, what I mean by that is, like, whenever it gets to be the nighttime, okay, yeah, I definitely believe in ghosts. That's what I'll start with. So whenever it gets to be, like, the nighttime, once it gets to be, like, maybe 11 o'clock at night, whatever the case, even if my mom is still at home, she has left alone, but yeah, and she leaves for like 1 a.m. Well, even with that, I'm still incredibly terrified at night for pretty justifiable reasons. And maybe the first one would be that oftentimes I'll hear like noise, and remember, I never really seem to watch horror movies, except I haven't really seen that many horror movies. It's just that I saw all 6 Scream movies when I was 11. Yeah, and to this day, it's still kind of impressive that happened. And that's, I could go on a whole rampage on like stuff related to that, but that's not really the topic of this video. The point is, I've seen horror movies, and I also saw another horror movie recently, like just a few nights before I left to come here. So, well, this place is cool, but last night I took a shower, and for some reason, while I was in there, believe it, you should believe it that first. You best believe that I took it with the curtains all the way open, so that if a ghost slash demon spawned into, like, even if it was a pervert, spawned into spawned into my bathroom, it would be prepared, or it wouldn't be prepared for the utter terror that it would have to face as soon as it spawned in. So it would go back into its torment. And also, apparently, if you hear something that you would hear most of the time for your lifetime, like knock at the door, or someone calling your name while you're listening to music in the middle of the night, or just anytime at night, if it's dark outside and the sky is black, and then it's a ghost trying to warn you about your presence. I already talked about that now on the internet. I'm going to give you a tip. If that happens, if at night when the sky is pretty black, or the music and you hear either a knock at your door, yeah, either a knock at your door or someone calling your name, like something that you hear often, and right time the phone comes to your place, and then you just knock. That's what you should do. Something like that. Yeah, because the thing is, like, a few times that I showered, like, before last night I only showered like 2 or 3 times, before last night I only showered like 2 or 3 times in this apartment. Okay. Yeah, so when I were to shower with the curtain closed, I would just be, like those 2 or 3 times, the whole time I was expecting like some hands to just come through the curtains and clap. Quite funny if you get around. Because admittedly I somehow forgot that he was home, so I just saw a few days before I left to come to Mexico. And I'm pretty sure I left on the 21st. And the point is, I'm in New Mexico. And you've seen videos where YouTubers such as, like, Shane Dawson, who investigate the paranormal, and when Dave Gonzalez did, he talked about that. And then, later down the line, the film completed a couple times. So, the point of that is, I'm superstitious, like very much so, very much so. Like if I'm showering and then I close my eyes to rinse the shampoo out of my hair, and then open them because I get a feeling that a demon is watching me. Well, I hope not, because demons would be perfect. But then I feel like there is one, so I open my eyes, but there's not a demon, and instead I go blind and get a shampoo in my eyes. You can also put one button right here. Yeah, you skip to around this point, and then it didn't see the point where I told you to click the like button earlier. Then you should definitely do that at this point. If you really rather describe it. So before for my minutes, I'm going to try and back this up. Now I stayed in a hotel in Dallas. I'm pretty sure I addressed this in another episode of Common Known, like the first one that I recorded here, I recorded in my room, but whatever the case, I was awake at 3 a.m. I didn't go to sleep till like 4:87. The point is, throughout 3 a.m. there was never, and I'll tell you that there was a mirror in our hotel room. There wasn't a guy trying to sell me a hat. It's great. So, hopefully take this video.
they'll tell me I have already 32 detentions. Whose class is supposed to be? You know what? Right now, I would just tell you either to mind your own business or just simply ask why you're concerned. Why that's what you're concerned. But since I'm pretty sure you're the hall monitor, I'm gonna just be honest and tell you that it's Mr. Merlin. Which one's that? 177? Yeah, so we got the information. Can we do all of it? You see, the thing is, I can't exactly let you go unless you have a hall pass, which is what I forgot to ask. Do you or do you not have a hall pass? Yes or no? Well, yeah. Do or do you not? Well, no. So, why does that matter again? Oh, I'll tell you the first time why it matters. It matters because if you don't, then I'm gonna have to snitch on you so that you get really not gonna face consequences of your actions. Fair enough, isn't it? Wait, no, please, don't. I'm begging you. Again, like I said, that can't happen. So, it's on the other side of the building, so if you just want to go over there and maybe you can join and you'll go. Sure. Oh, okay. Oh. Is he gonna go? Yes. Uh-huh. I'm definitely in room 177. Alright, then what we're gonna have to do is check that room to see whether or not you're telling the truth. Not that we think you aren't, it's just we need to confirm that. Because it's always our duty to make sure whether or not students like you are in class, so yeah. Okay, I can reassure you that I'll be there. Okay, sounds good. Excuse me, so, Anderson and been around here than the last hour. Oof, unfortunately I have not. Francis Roberts? Yes? Yeah, sure. Oh. Okay. Yes, so we meet again. What could it be this time? Jonah Michael Henderson. You see, okay, whatever, fine, you do you. But the point is, Jonah Marcus Henderson was skipping class, so it's your job to find his location and said location, as long as we're gonna assume that he listened when I told him to stay right where he was, would be Starbucks, the nearest one. That sound good for you? Can you afford that? Gladly. So anyways, guys, sorry I disrupted y'all. Just had to get Jonah Marcus Anderson out of here somehow. It reminds me. Jonah better get his lazy bum off that floor, or else Mr. Henderson, you want to face those consequences, do you? Seems like Jonah here needs the iron belt. Wah-yah! You might think I'm overreacting, but trust me, I got way bigger responsibilities than just this. On top of the fact that none of this will ever fly under any circumstances, meaning that I better do justice to this here fella. He must behave it.